Morning.
How are you? How is everything? How is your break?
Beautiful. Everything is beautiful.
You're not break by a cool. This is number eight, your break. You're not going far or in any country you were. So what are you doing on the break?
We've been working with some of these projects that we embarked on at least 1 year ago. So we've been trying to implement most of our projects in our district, our people. And I think a few days ago we just dedicated on the fourth, we dedicated one of our major infrastructure project for the people of District Number 8.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that. So while you're moving around to hear from your people,
Yeah, we just had our break. Like I said, we just had our break. So we're trying to dedicate this project, and then eventually we're gonna have town hall meetings with our people all around.
is it true that you people could return?
We will know from today through leadership. We'll know from today.
You co-chair executive, am I correct?
Yeah, I co-chair executive and I'm chairing claims and petition.
Oh yeah, you're the claim and petition man. How is everything? Talk to us about that project you dedicated. How much does it cost? What necessitated that project?
So, before I became representative, one of the pillars of my campaign was that we want to make our people self-sufficient. That is, giving back to them, and that they will be strong using these assets to raise money for themselves to deal with the handle some small problems. So that project right there, we had that piece of property. The investment out there before my predecessor was just something very little, almost like a makeshift. So we thought to put something very modern. We are living in a modern world that will serve our people. So that's the reason why you're seeing that project right there.
So what is that project? It's a youth center, an event.
So if you look at the project on the bottom floor, you have young people because we have Starlink. We post Starlink internet free. They don't have to pay 1 cent. So you have young people on the down floor, watching TV and browsing, doing assignments and what have you. And then on the top floor, they will use that for event hall where people can have symposium and people can have different programs that they can pay some fees to use.
Yeah. So you have a team. The district will have a team set up to manage it.
Well, we have the leadership in Jalastown community, and we have other organizations, including my office. I will work with them to ensure that we don't want nothing back. We don't want 5 cents. All we want to ensure that that asset is well taken care of, right, and is there for the purpose of for which we build it.
That's good. Is it part of your share of the district development money?
Yeah, portion of it came from our district development for our Lady project in 2024.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much did you have to spend?
Our contractor received 37,000 through Lays, and then we added a little over, so we spent close around 80-something thousand to have that project, like 89,000 to have that project completed.
You're going to say nearly 90?
Yeah, nearly 90.
Or more than 85?
Yeah, more than 85, yeah.
Okay, but did the contractor observe something on our project? Maybe I didn't go there, so maybe I didn't know. Is it disabled friendly?
Yeah, sure.
Is there a ramp?
We have a ramp there. We have a ramp on the ground floor. You go there.
Good.
Yeah.
No, I mean to go up.
To go up is only we didn't put the ramp to
Yeah,
go up, but we got ramp down.
On
So the players program in a way that we're gonna give them one projector. So what happening up, you can see it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever happening up,
You can watch it
see
right down.
You want to talk about your other projects? Are you the one constructing what resembles? Why is it a car wash somewhere behind the barracks here?
So when you go behind the BDC barrier, you will see that we're constructing and upgrading the basketball court. So we're building seating capacity for the basketball court. We are building a reading room for children. We'll have all the same styling for children. We also gonna have a mini studio. We got all our young guys and girls that have talent. So we'll have a mini studio. We will also have the car wash to less fortunate people, so they can use that car wash to be able to raise money through the community. And we'll have maybe a mini gym to that access.
That same facility.
That same facility.
Are you doing anything education?
Yeah. Sure.
What are you doing?
So later on, sometime we've been giving a lot of scholarships, right? And we lease a spot. We are renovating that spot right now, 11 classroom for our TVA program.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know your committee has received a lot of petitions from citizens from different places about demolition exercises in Monrovia. You know, what have you been doing with some of those communications?
Yeah, so these communications I receive from people from around the country, from the medical, from medication, from health. I mean, yeah, health, and from the land issue. The land issue is a very grave issue, and thankfully, most of the land issue came when we were going out. So thankfully, we are going back to work. We'll be recalled, and when we are recalled or we call ourselves back, then we can put that before plenary. But I put everything before plenary, so it's plenary decision.
Okay. So what's the procedure? The committee gets what's the procedure?
So there's the procedure. As the chair on claims and petition, I'll receive petition from the public. So organization, the general public, and then when I receive that petition, I have to report that petition to plenary. And then plenary will assign based on committees, different committees. If it's something on health, they will assign to the committee on health. If it's something on finance, they will assign to the committee on maybe waste means and and other committees.
It goes to dedicated committees.
Dedicated committees.
Who's co-chairing?
You have Yakpapa Vani, Obadiah Yakpapa Vani. He's
From
my
which
co-chair
county?
from Bombing County. He's the lawmaker of Bombing
Oh,
County.
Obadiah Vani.
Obadiah Vani.
I heard about the guy that can wear the jumpsuit and the Chinese people not doing the right thing.
No, that's not him. That's not him.
Now, who the other
Obadiah Vani is the other lawmaker from the capital city.
Oh, from Tottenham.
Yeah.
Who the other colleague are talking about? I may not know the name. There's another colleague. He can be very tough sometimes on Facebook.
I think it's Sam.
He's from Sam somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sam.
yeah. Sam somebody. That's good. So you're going to section today, that leadership meeting?
Today is leadership, yeah.
Okay. When you say leadership at the legislature, at the house, what's the implication? What do you mean? The people who are chairing different committees?
No, statutory committees for on leadership.
Statutory?
Yeah.
Wow, the Committee on Foreign Affairs,
The committee on
Executive, Judiciary.
Foreign affairs, and all the. I think it's like 19 right now. I think they just added education or something. I think in public works.
If you were to return as an individual lawmaker, Representative Toles, what's on your mind? What are some of the things you think the House is supposed to be looking at right now?
I think the House we on the right path. One of the things that we all cry about was transparency. So under this leadership under Dr. Richard Kuhn, we have already instituted something very great. That is, we have done the financial manual. We had a department that we just opened in the House for audit purpose, which is very good. This is the first time in the history of the House of Representatives.
Internal audit institution.
Internal audit at the House of Representatives.
But you have the anti-corruption. You have the GSC. Why you can't bring the GSC in? Why you're making your own audit
So
team?
they're gonna work in line with the GSC. So that department will be able to work in line with the GSC to provide information to GSC as to what we're doing financially.
To provide information to the GSC.
All our finances, we break them down. We have a financial manual, and they will work in line with GSC. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are your people responding to some of the things you're doing?
Very well. We are doing great, my brother. You have few critics that will say some things. There are some people that will not get the feelings.
Because the dedication of that facility were politically charged. The statements were political. The speaker, Prince Tor, you're too political.
No, I don't think it's political. It's facts. You understand what I'm saying? It's facts. And you see from the dedication of that project, you see how our citizens, the reaction and everything. You see all the other things that we do in the district, building police station, crime rate, drug rate, reduced to a
You build police station where?
Oh yeah, right at the back, right, not far from you.
Okay.
So right behind, we are building a police station, very huge. I think it will be the biggest after Central.
Where?
Right, Solomon, Johnson Street down the hill.
Oh,
You can
really?
pass it. Yeah, you can pass that. See.
Okay. Were you doing something with the Sodium Clinic?
No.
Was it an ambulance or something?
Yeah. So the Solomon Clinic, when I took over in 2004, we procured one ambulance.
You mean 2024?
2024, the first year, right? We procured one ambulance. At the same year, we procured one public bus for our citizens to use, anytime they want to use. So we have that in our district. And we did some minor renovation. Later on, there's a church that came on and did, a huge renovation in line with the Ministry of Health. So right now it's up to standard, very good.
Are you relaxed?
Very relaxed, sir. Very, very relaxed.
Why?
We're doing very well.
You think so?
Very well.
Is that why you think, or that's why people say?
No, it's what we know. Let me tell you one thing. Before I took over as representing District Number 8, all that our people witnessed was just makeshift project, something cosmetic. And let me tell you one thing. I hear people saying, "Oh, what work you doing on Capitol Hill?" Every lawmaker, whether you elect them or you elect them, they are representing the people they are having oversight, and they are part of the system that makes sure this country work. So all of us, we're doing something on Capitol Hill. But what you bring for your people to in your district is also what matters. So we have been lobbying, we have been working to ensure that our people can benefit, even though we're working on Capitol Hill. And you see me receiving all the petitions, you see me, or I work on PSC, public account, joint public account, right? So we do all this financial work on audit because when I went to the house, per my credentials, I'm an accountant. So besides my committee work, we also ensure that we look back to our people to give our people.
Are you a political person, Prince?
Yes, I'm a political person.
People say, you know, Prince Tor is soft. We don't see him on the horse's floor. And there are people who believe that there are certain things they want to see to measure. I mean, the performance of a lawmaker is measured depending on who's speaking. But there are evidence of instances where when people all the time see their lawmaker on the floor and talking about issues, they believe that this guy is tough.
Clarence, I talk sense. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
When I have talking, change something in the community.
What do you think?
When I have talking, real talking, comes with these. Have you seen it before? Have you seen a lawmaker just talking and things are happening? No. Clarence, I play with 73 persons. That place require, I think you saw for the quorum. Then I will say something to you, right? It requires numbers. You can talk all you can talk. You can know all you can know. As long as you don't have that numbers. You can write all the laws and everything. It will not go from here right down there.
What you can be saying normally when you post it, you say Bojimi. What you can be saying?
Oh, you know, before I became representative, even after I became representative, right? Let me tell you, Clarence, I went to school. I went to Catiro Catholic School. I graduated from Royal College. I went to UMU I graduated in 2006. I did management accounting, right? All along in my life, I've done business. I've been in the private sector. So the first time I ever applied for a job is this job that I'm having right now. That's the legislature to go out of parliament. And then to sit and one guy just sit there and say, the man know nothing, the man know book. Only because I don't come and talk nonsense on radio every time to our people because he talked nonsense for 12 years.
Yeah, let just be, let phrase that word in a way.
Okay.
Yeah, in a way that it will not be denigrating.
Okay,
it will be good. Yeah.
So to see somebody looking at someone like me who created a business, who created a job for people, right? Who ran projects, who ran consultancy for companies in this country. And you say, oh, because the man don't come to the radio every day, they be talking and yelling and involved in the gangster activity, this means that the man no book. It doesn't make no sense. So I classify that individual as Book Jimmy.
Oh, that's why you always say, because I wanted to put this thing
Then
there, I
you
always
get
see you say Book Jimmy.
And you see the Book Jimmy, when you know book, it comes with action. People will see the action.
It seems District 8 will be tense.
It will not be tense, man.
Tense not about fighting, but politically tense.
Let me tell you one thing.
ACAROUS Gray won his seat back. ACAROUS was here. When was that blessing? It was on Thursday or Wednesday. ACAROUS was clear that he running.
Chief, when you look at the race in District 8, it's like I'm from here all the way to Japan. I'm running, I'm just walking.
ACAROUS said the same thing when you beat him.
No, it's a walk in the path for me, trust me.
He said those same things.
You see, listen, we're not talking wars, we are talking action D's.
You think you're developing a place?
Oh, I'm doing well, Clarence. Yeah, what we receive as lawmaker and what I'm doing for our people, I'm doing fine well. And the records are there. Clarence, within 2-3 weeks, we'll have a new bus for our district, coastal bus.
To do what?
For students.
What? To just be around the district?
No,
and then
there are activities.
Okay.
Students have activities. Students have programs for our students to use. And we are about to open our own low trade school or TV program. That TV program, our students will also use that access. Let me tell you one thing. That bus, the first bus that we have, that bus is booked almost every week.
You have a bus currently?
We have a bus right now in this district. We had it since 2024. We book key for our people. And it's booked almost every week. It's free of charge. You don't pay 1 cent. 1 cent you don't pay.
Which political party are you a member of?
The United Party.
Oh, you officially joined it now?
But I ran with United Party ticket.
Yeah, but there were rumors that
there was no arrangement.
You are from Liberty Party and you were just running on that the coalition. I will call it coalition.
No, there was not a coalition.
No, I mean by reasoning now.
The alliance, right?
The alliance.
So
right.
I ran honor the Unity Party. If you look on the NEC record, you see the M.
No, I know that. I'm saying, so at the moment you are a card-bearing member now of the Unity Party.
Member and paying dues. I'm paying dues to Unity Party.
I just wanted to know, so we can be confused between Liberty. But prior to your elections, were you ever a member of any political
Oh,
party?
yeah, sure. I was a member of Liberty Party.
Also, you left Liberty Party now for Unity Party.
I'm officially in Unity Party.
Why
so-
did you leave?
I mean, listen, we had the alliance, right? And we ran together and we ran on Unity Party ticket, right? And I see no reason to leave. The Unity Party government is doing well. So, why
No,
should I
but you
leave?
could say with me, the Liberty Party is still in the alliance. Why did you leave to join Unity Party officially? What happening?
Chief,
Hmm?
I am a member of
The Unity Party. That's all you
what I
can
can
tell
say.
me.
That's what I can say.
And you think the Liberty Party will be happy it could fight you back in 2029?
I'm a member of the Unity Party.
You say you relax. It looks like you're not worried about anything.
Pay our work, we're not worried about anything, sir.
Probably maybe because you're a businessman. You got a fallback.
No, it's not my fallback. It's about what we're doing right now. We're very clear and we're very sure that our people will support us back in the future.
Are you running 2029?
Of course, I'm going to run. And I'm not worried about 2029. It's the least on my mind right now.
You think so?
What's on my mind right now is to do what I promise on papers. So all these things that we promise our people, like for instance, the events.
What are the two biggest projects you promised the people in our district? The two, if you, because I know you may have said a lot, but what are the two biggest of all you thought, you said you would do?
So we promised them something like a multi-purpose complex, which of course you see in Charleston right now, that's like a multi-purpose complex. We promised them better healthcare. We have ambulance service in our district.
The multi-purpose complex you promised that it being Jalatan.
I can say something like that, right? It's a multi-purpose complex. If you look behind the BDC barn, what we are developing there right now is also a multi-purpose complex. It comprises of different things that you want to do. You have reading room, you have the studio, you have the basketball court, you have the car wash, you have different places and different things. So you can also call that multi-purpose complex. Then our 2026 legislative project, once approved, we will be doing a hospital at the back of Jobertown Market. So that will be published. The LMA going for, right now they're going for...
a hospital?
Yeah, we'll be building a hospital at the back of Jobertown Market.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that the two major things you really promise to build a hospital in your district?
I'm representing my people.
Okay.
I'm having effective oversight. We are working on capital here for our people. And we are also taking care of every other thing that we can take care of in our district. On my watch, we're giving our communities grants, 250,000 are burned down. They are there, the records are there. People sitting at the dedication ceremony. We provide them with 200,000 and today we're writing an additional check of 50,000 for the women that sell along the Charleston Bell to give to them free. They don't have to pay them back. It's for the leadership to run and keep turning it around for their people. So economically, we're trying to empower our people in all different sectors. So health, we got the ambulance. Maybe before the next 1-2 years, we'll have additional ambulance to help them. And then we're going to have the new hospital that we'll start working on in the single bell. So we're having a lot of things going around.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Is this the legislature you wanted to be a part of?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Some of your colleagues giving us the impression that all is not settled yet. That people like you are the people who are the red wings people on the right side of Rachel Cohn, and you continue to intimidate others. And some of your colleagues complain they don't have their project money. Some of you are with the regime, and so you are smiling.
And I still say, and I will say again, it's unfair for people to say that they don't have their project money. I would say unfair. Very unfair. To this government, if I say it's very unfair. Yeah.
What do you mean? When you say unfair, but the people ain't getting it, what they want to say?
I think I want to say it's unfair. It left with them to deal with the citizens in the district, but it's unfair. Very unfair.
No, Prince, you got to decode.
So what do you think? What do you think I'm getting all the money to do project? I know I have a lot of money from my own pocket, right? But there will be some startup from somewhere that will start with, and we start working on other things. Nobody shouldn't spoil the government name.
No, but so what you
Nobody
trying to
should
say?
not lie
Everybody
on-
receiving their own money?
Chief, of course. Leave them with the conscience. Leave them with the people. I'm serious.
I'm breaking news here.
My man, where I stop. I think I said this in the other time. And some lawmaker.
No, but Kekula Kamara, no, like you say, how do you call it, man? Deshe 40, man. Muka Kamara, Jacob DB, and most of your colleagues, they say they didn't get their own.
Everybody been safe. it left with them and the people.
Everybody been
That's
said
what I
for
can-
this
that's
gun
what-
budget, yeah.
That's all I can say. So this gun budget year is in process. So by the time it's done, I mean, I'm sure everybody be safe.
Anyway, Montserrat County District 8 Representative Prince Toles. I am sure some of your men will call to make clarity, because I think you turn out. We're hosting Representative Prince Toles. He chairs the committee on the petition, co-chairs the committee on executive, and he's a member of the Public Accounts Committee at the House of Representatives. He's our guest. He says he's running. He's running, and he's.
No, Clarence, don't get me wrong. I'm not concerned about running right now, but in 2029 we'll run.
No, but I say that you say you're running 2029. Why
Clarence,
you call 2029? You were wrong.
Clarence, I'm not in race with anybody right now, right? 2029 we speak for
But
itself.
my man, you'll be fighting for your job.
No, Clarence, all I want to tell you is that I am not.
Okay, just hold the line. Your colleague color green on the line. Color green, so you're not getting your money now. You're misleading your people, eh?
2024.
2024.
Yeah.
Clarence, I just called to make some clarity and to put some checkpoint to what my colleague just said.
My people, they line open you, but it been a law maker. I had to say, yeah, go ahead.
Concerning the district form.
But the man at Sago, the man said 2024.
Yeah, talking about 2024. Since 2024 up to present, I haven't received 5 cents from Lace Boss. And I think our institute, last month.
Yeah.
And I did mention, and you were there when Judah City was calling me. And since then, I haven't received a dime for the district.
And you said you were even contemplating on going to court.
Yeah, for sure. I told you that we were going to go to court. And now I'm going to write LACC. I will give you a copy of that communication to audit that guy since 2024. Let him show all of those and give money too. Because
Okay.
I told you money was appropriated and it have been disbursed for up to now. The district haven't received a dime. 5 cents.
But your man Prince say you're not acting correct.
It's not just unique to Prince
No,
Toles.
Prince-
I can
Prince,
get you
I'm
people
not
from
gonna
the
be fair.
opposition.
I'm very surprised
I
that
can
Prince
get
and
you
you
people from the
come to
opposition.
students
Let
today.
me get you for instance.
Okay, all right. Any other lawmaker, most of you got my number.
Chief,
Yeah,
it's not just unique to my district. I can get you people from the opposition. Let's say, for instance, Rugi Barry. Go right on list, but go on list page. You see all those you see all the projects that they supported.
But in the fight for speakership, who Rookie Barry supported?
She didn't support
Because
Richard
most of
Kuhn.
the guys are saying because they didn't support.
No,
Richard
she
Kuhn.
never supported Richard Kuhn. It's clear.
Okay, but Color Green say he didn't get it on 2024. Okay, so let's open the lines now. We'll come back. Any lawmaker who thinks that you didn't get your own money, you can call. You got my number. We'll put you on 0777700995 0555 995 995 0555 026 995 is the number to call on the show. This morning we are hosting Representative Prince Toles of Montserrat County District number 8. You heard the man clear. The man say, you know, let plenty talking. He can talk when it is necessary, but he believes in doing for his people. Hello?
Yeah, good morning, Dr. Flavin Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Let me say good morning to your student. The nearest Robert political Plata Ibrahimovic. I
Yeah.
called you this morning from the Congress City Incompetence. You
Yeah.
know, and Honorable Pristo is, he's disconnected from his people in the district. Honorable Pristo should be honest to the Liberian people. He cannot say, other lawmakers, those lawmakers are against.
But how you say the man disconnected now? Just over the weekend, the man was dedicating something in your district.
Dedicating what? All these senior people, listen. District number 8 is a political and academic district, an intellectual district, a district that should be represented to be passing bills to the betterment of our people.
No, Bill, bossman, 1 minute now, not Bill alone. The man got other responsibilities. So if the man attracted money from the government and went to the district, he built something, you say that one, nothing?
I'm telling you, the people's interest, people who were demolished in that era, Honorable Pristo, they didn't do anything.
Let me speak to this.
Okay, just be writing.
Let me just speak to the
No, just be writing. Chief.
Clarence, I beg you. He
Represent
said something lastly, right?
Yeah, that's what I would do here. Just be writing. Don't worry, you will respond. Please get him pen. Just jot down. You will respond to everything. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm Joseph James calling from 18th Street Single.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to tell God thank you and tell my honorable man thank you for everything because it's just something that, to be honest, right? Honorable Prince Toles just exposed the former lawmaker, Akara Gray, who served in that district for 12 years, and nothing from that district will get benefit from. So it gets exposure to honorable the former lawmaker. All our lawmakers from Union Party, I follow all of them. They are doing extremely well in that district.
Okay.
Realistically, yes.
Okay, my brother. Thank you so much. Let's go back here. Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Yes.
I'm Joseph K. Kurekonopola.
Yeah, Kole. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much for bringing Honorable Prince in studio. You know, our lawmakers, especially when they are in power, they feel that they thinking that they are doing more than the other person that are in power. But Mr. Printo, as he's saying that you are doing well, if by your own rule, election 2029 will tell whether you did well or you not did well. Why will you deny other people for getting their own?
No, man. The man divine legislative money. No, bossman chief. Hold it long. No, I will not let you go forward. No, don't say that. They don't print out divine money. How you say, how can you deny other people let the money in the man? You don't want to divide it?
They are for me, I conclude that he and the speakers and other people, because they are the heads of everything. They are the people that have a portion money for other districts.
No, not true. It don't work that way, Kole. It don't work that way. Hello?
Good morning, Clarence.
Good morning, madam.
Yes, thank you for having me on the line. This is Diana Toy, alias Peter Lynn Peters. I call you from Congo Town.
Peter Lynn, go ahead.
Yes, Clarence, let me say thanks to you for the conversation, and let me say thanks to your studio guests as well. I think as a lawmaker elected in a district, your focus should be on how to impact the lives of the people in that area. But what I observed from Princeton for a few times since his election is that he more focused on social media, attacking the previous lawmaker rather than focusing on the people. And that multi-party, whatever building that he's saying put down, they actually look like an austere town hall. All right, because most of the time I pass down there and see the place, it looks like an austere town hall. So I don't know what really in that building are going to benefit the people around there.
But the people were there and they were celebrating and they were saying. Someone was saying we never knew that they play what people used to defecate all behind it. We never knew that it could be transformed like this. They were celebrating.
Parents, it's obvious that few of the people that he might maybe take along or carry there, they will show themselves up. But we are talking about what really impacting the lives of the people. Princeton is not doing anything like that. Princeton only focus is to be attacking Honorable Gray, that he feel that is the higher political targets. It's wrong. You should focus on what the people elected you for rather than focusing on a previous lawmaker. Do something that people see it. That Palawan Hall building. Thank you.
Okay, we'll go off the line. Representative Yeke Koluba is trying to join me. Representative Yeke Koluba, go ahead. Let's hear you. Good morning.
Morning, Clarence. Did I hear Prince to say that all lawmakers receive their 2024 development money?
Exactly. The man say all of you receive it. You must say the truth to your people.
Okay, thank you. This is an attack on my credibility. So I will go in until Princeton can bring the evidence. Princeton knows very well. I've been writing communication. The communication was on the agenda that came the few days that they said they want to expel me. He was in leadership and he saw it. He saw my name. Let him give me the agenda. He saw my name. Now I brought what is something name? Let's complain. To give the first district the maintain development money. My character has been tampered with by Prince 2. And I will get that Prince 2 politically until he can bring the evidence to the public.
I didn't talk to Yeke.
But Yeke, so you didn't receive your 2024 allotment?
I have not received a damn.
Why?
I want to be on record.
Why?
I have not received a damn.
Yeke, stop lying to the people, Yeke. Stop lying to the people, Yeke. I just seen where you lie me and say I get you coupon. The man lie on me and say I get you coupon.
I have to protect.
Let's stop lying on me.
But so Yeke, you say you've been writing plenary, drawing its attention about that money.
Yes, Prince is aware, and let him deny it now on the show.
My man, the players are political theater. You can put letter on the floor. You just put a letter on the floor. That's it. That acting.
Yeke, you stay here. Yeah.
Clarence, you on WhatsApp, right?
Yeah. You know I
Okay, I
want
was saying one communication now.
Yeah,
please.
please.
Please locally date.
Yeah, please send it now. Please send it
I
now.
will do it now.
But you say hearing that they want I don't know, expel or because they can impede, they can expel or suspend. They still want to take action against you.
Let them revoice when they want revoice, or let them put it in full with you and put it in full with. That's not the issue right now. My credibility is at stake by Prince Tool. And I will address Prince Tool politically.
But Prince, maybe not just all of you, but send it to me. When you say you address the man, what you mean you will go campaign against the man?
I will address him politically in his district.
Oh,
my credibility to my
okay, send it to me. Send it to me. Send it now.
Yeah, I'm going to do it now.
Okay, let me take two more, then we'll go to Representative Prince Tor. I see an international caller. I'm sure the person is still on his line. Hello.
Good morning, Clarence.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning. Just stop the local call. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Labisa. I'm calling from New Jersey.
Yeah.
United States.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
For brainstorming District 8. I just left the country like that month, 10 maybe like 10 months here. I voted in the 2023 election.
Okay.
Everyone has their own style of leadership.
Yeah.
I lived in a Charlatan Bell from 2014 up to 2020. Later, I moved up to around a Tipper Lab Church where opposite the capital building before migrating to the United States. But I have my family, my children there.
Okay.
And my wife and my daughter came on, sir. But that era, when I lived in the 2017 election, Gray, the former representative, Gray promised the people of Charlatan, I didn't go support that Prince to Representative to just dedicated consulate. He promised the people that he's really like that 2017. He's going to build a clinic.
Okay.
The promise again. Our parallel meetings, they're going to build us a clinic in that July. They didn't go support.
Yeah.
Had a meeting. But since Honorable Gray got re-elected 2017, he did not even come back to tell the people, even thank you. They even tell us thank you.
Okay.
At the end of the day, he started to tell us there was no space in District 8 to carry out any kind of legislative project, to carry on any kind of infrastructure development. But we don't know what Presto is taking all of the land from at this time to carry out this project. You know, some people have their own style of leadership will not be.
Thank you, caller. Thank you. Let me take the hair of lace. Mr. Julius Seeley is on this line. Mr. Seeley, good morning.
Good morning, Clarence. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm as great as you are.
Yes, you are on the line, and some of the representatives are complaining that they did not get their 2024 district development money from you, including Representative Yeke Koluba and Edward Flomo. In fact, I have in my hand here a June 19, 2025 communication that Yeke Koluba wrote, but I will read it later. How do you respond, sir?
Thank you for having me. Firstly, you are talking about 2024 in 2026.
Come again?
We are talking about 2024 project they are claiming, right?
Exactly, sir.
Firstly, I'd like to say there are procedures put in place to implement projects. And they are not just projects that you just come any day claiming to have them implemented because you are entitled to them or your districts are entitled to them around the country. We wrote formally to the House Speaker in 2024 around March, asking all representatives to please forward their projects to the office of the Speaker to late in March 2024. All of a sudden, we got into leadership crisis, and there were a group of representatives that decided not to comply. And then these representatives did not comply until after June. I think around June when the dust had settled in terms of the leadership of the House, then some representatives started to come around June 2025 to submit their request. More than a year after we asked them to do. And in order to implement a project, there are a couple of steps. One, a resolution from the people of your district requesting that project. Two, the approval from the Ministry of Public Works, approving whatever the project is. Three, in some cases, requirement from the EPA authorizing that project. And the steps are there. If you are unable to comply with those steps, I'm sorry, you will keep going to Okfm.
So all you are saying, Mr. Silly, is that it is true some of the lawmakers have not been able to get projects done because they have not followed the procedures that they're supposed to follow as far as late implementation of legislative project is concerned.
Certainly, they divert their attention to other things within the house. And you are just entertaining one of the representatives who dedicated his project. And there were other representatives like Ruby Barry who dedicated, and some of the other lawmakers have done so. So you are in a situation where you have 73 lawmakers, and 2 or 3 lawmakers come to you and say you've not got it, and Clarence Jackson is not asking them why.
So if any of these lawmakers were to act now, will they do what it's supposed to do in their districts?
Look, I have to go and consolidate all of the projects we receive from them. We have to go ahead, publish them, open bids, and there are a lot of projects. I can't do it for one person to open bid for Lega Koluwa so that
So all the other lawmakers.
He had a timeline.
So you get timeline for the projects?
Of course, the 2024 project is 5 months. Within 5 months, if the project requirements should be fulfilled and project implemented.
If that is not done, what happens?
It's because the following year, if it's not done, you don't meet up with the requirement, we have the funds. We said that very funds, but you have to meet up with the requirement.
But the fund is for particular legislative projects. So I thought if I don't meet the requirement, the funds will be there. The day I meet it, you implement it.
That's exactly what I'm telling you. If you can't meet all the requirements, so district number 10 will benefit from the project. District number 13 will benefit from the project. The case of Color Green or Representative Provo is that he has done better with all of the requirements. He has made some strides.
Okay.
He got, I think, Ministry of Public Works to do the structural approval.
Julius Sele just
because he wants to build in a lowland area, in a swamp.
Julius Sele, just hold it line. I'm not cutting off. Prince Tor will get the luxury of his time. I will get enough time. Just hold it line. Edward Flomo is back. Edward Flomo, you listen to Julius Sele. The man said you're in following the procedure. How can you expect Lace to get you the money or to do the projects?
So, Clarence, I went through all of the required procedure as regard to the project. So, the first thing we did was to have a community meeting.
Did you submit all those documents to Lace?
Yeah, yes, all of the documents. I have copy of those documents. The first thing we did,
the man said the public work approval alone you submit that one here.
Listing. We did all of the required documents, including public works.
Say that 1 minute, silly.
I get all of the documents. We went to public works, including the land authority. We went to housing. We went everywhere, and where the project, the side of the project, they did all of the required documents. Only for him to give to award the contract to the contractor up to present, he refused.
No, but the man said public work. The man said the public work. You give it you.
Oh yeah, then why you say only public works?
But yeah, the man on the line asking you for the public work. Something they design all I want.
We did the entire design. In fact, I only had a classified design. And the project was to take place in Lee, Georgia, Turning Point.
No, but my question is, did you give Lace the public work?
Yes, 100% yes. All of the documents.
Can you snatch it and send copy to my WhatsApp? Let me read it out.
Okay, I will send it to you, but in my office, but I will send it to you later.
All right, yeah, you can send it to me tomorrow, day after. I mean, today. Okay. Let me read it tomorrow.
In fact, the entire document I will give you.
Because Julia said, okay, call your phone. Oh, Yeke back. And I'm taking them out of culture. Say, Yeke, you are back. Why have you not submitted all your documents to Lace?
Clarence, no, call me go for the show. This is one program.
I beg you, pray. I beg you, this is public service.
They have decided to be a politician. and you can't be doing work for Liberian people, you be a politician.
How?
Let's ask me that the money the contractor charged me was too much. I mean, it's too much. I should do a communication telling them that the remaining money will be paid by my office. Let's send the people along my contractor that went on the West Johnsonville Road behind Kalano. Look, Clarence, thank God, Mr. Sele.
No, but Yaka, did you? Oh wow, no.
Your number is about to expire.
I wanted to say, Yaka, did you write a communication? Julius said you must write him that you will pay the balance money.
Clarence, that's the communication I sent you.
Okay, let me read it.
That's the communication I sent you.
Baba.
Let me get closer. Clarence, please.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Go ahead.
1 second, please. Let me get closer. Thank God, I will keep this recording. Julius Sele has just admitted that I did not receive the post district number 10 money. That's the clarity I wanted.
Okay.
It stay in their possession.
Thank you.
If they want to eat it, they can eat it. But I wrote, please read my communication, authorizing list to give the money to the contractor and I will pay the remaining one. I'm sending the communication.
All right, you just sent me the communication. Let me read. Mr. Sele, just hold it long. This is a Prince Talk show, even though you invited the man, but our public service, man, you get plenty of time. I'll get the time. I'll give you the time. Don't worry. Julia Sele, just hold it long. Let me read Yeke's letter. June 19, 2025. Mr. Julia K. Sele, Executive Director, Liberia Agency for Community Empowerment. Letter of authorization. As a representative of District Number 10, Montserrat County, I write to authorize the Liberia Agency for Community Empowerment list to make payment of 37,000 United States dollars portion of my 2024 legislative project funds to the contractual company, blah, blah, blah. Whatsoever difference that will be left for settlement with the contractor company will be handled by me. The project is cardinal to the district, and as such, my constituents and I want the contractor to begin work immediately. Thanks for your consideration and cooperation. Kind regards, sincerely Representative Yeke Kolba. Julius Sele, the man wrote a communication, and it was received by one Deconti Gasua. Deconti Gasua received this communication on June 19. Yeke wrote a communication June 19. Yeah.
I'm saying communication alone cannot convince this to award a contract. The point is, the mayor is authorizing us to pay to a particular contractor that did not really participate in the bid. The bidding process are closed down in 2024. In 2025.
Okay.
How do I delay his contractor?
All right. Thank you, Julius. Thank you. Let me get you. So let me get to Muka Kamara. They want to call you. Now say I'm not talking to him. Muka.
Yeah.
Finally, let's hear you. You not get 2024 money?
From where? So I want to know the process in which he passed through to get it, and so that we can know.
But let's say that 3 different projects. You need to get specification from the Ministry of Public Works and other documents. And the man says since 2024, you're in some major document here. How you get the money?
So that the kind of funny story that they bring on this development project in our Weah district to triangulate certain people from getting what they're supposed to be getting. And they come on radio instead of them telling the public that they are the people who suffering, the Liberian people, not to get what they're supposed to be getting, and they come and explain story, which is not true. So let me tell the Liberian people the process.
Okay, thank you.
And with evidence that how we got this money.
Thank you. So we'll give Representative Toles 15 solid minutes to respond. Yeah, let's hear you. Don't worry. Your time is there.
Thank you
Muka.
so much, Julius. So I think it's clear that, it was procedure error. These guys represented the public work document, provided, all necessary information from their people and everything to Lace. So it is clear that there was 37,000 that were given to our contractors that bid for the projects to do our work. So that one is very clear. So nobody can hide behind it. I think that only 3 lawmakers. There are a lot of lawmakers with 73, other 73. The rest of all would benefit. So the 3, maybe they will have to solve the problem to leave the political part of it. They're not playing the chief.
Now, Foko calling me as
Don't let nobody lie to you. Listen, let me tell you the truth.
But Foko are calling me your Montserrat colleague.
Let people leave politics and focus on the people's interests. Leave politics and focus on your people's interests. That's what we did. That's how I got my project done.
Let me ask you one question.
Yeah.
Do you have one law? Can you name me one lawmaker who are publicly supporting Richard Kuhn in a speakership fight that say he or she hasn't benefited?
I mean, I can't say.
I'm asking a question because all of the people who say they have not benefited are the people who are physically seen supporting Fulanti Kofa.
But there were almost 30 persons. So how can only 3 or 4? Only 3 or 4 or the 30 persons?
Go ahead.
Thank you. So the issue of the land issue in our Satan, you know, people got to understand our power as lawmaker. When cases are adjudicated by the court, we cannot get involved in these cases. I don't have the right to go in anybody's private land matter as a lawmaker. If that matter is before the court, maybe I could help that person with some lawyers or some finance or something. But when that case is adjudicated by the court, I don't have no power to go and overturn the court judgment. Okay? So the issue of the legislative money is already clear. You just spoke. We're 73 lawmakers. If 3 or 4 got problem, maybe they have procedure error. They have to make sure that they go through, the right channel to be able to have the people doing their project. But we're 73. There are a lot of people that were against this speaker, Richard Kuhn, that benefited from the process. A lot of people. So let me come to the issue of space in our district. Our district always has space, except you want to build something for yourself. Like I will say again, you got a lot of space. You got a lot of public space. You have public schools in our district. All these space, all the public schools got additional spaces. Like for instance, GW Gibson, they have a big space in GW Gibson. Yeah, you go to demonstration, they have big space in demonstration. Yeah, you go to where the LMB have that property that we want to build the hospital right now. You have a big space, but the difference is there are people who want to build things in their name instead of building it for your people. And all these things that we're doing on our watch, we're not doing it for ourselves. We're doing it for the people of District Number 8 and people in Monrovia and Liberia. So we're not going to say, we got a better one today, tomorrow, I will take it back from the people. We can't do that. So everything we are doing right now in our district is strictly for the people of District Number 8. I know that people are still angry. People are angry from 2023 election. They are angry that we got elected, but some people have to put the anger aside so that we can put the people's work first. And this is my focus. I'm not worried about 2029 election as though, what's going to happen in 2029. When 2029 reach, it will heal itself. I'm more focused on what I promised my people on paper. If you look around our district today, from where we took it from just lawmaker coming to the people every 6 years saying, I will say, care the youth getting drugs, getting, what did they say, man, alcohol to drink, give them small money, getting alcohol, getting drugs, and then build public toilet. Today, things are changing. We brag of things. Most often people say, District Number 8 are the first district, politically charged. District Number 8 got a mansion, it got this, it got that. So you got a mansion, you got all the beauty places. Then with all the big money you got, then you go and build public toilet for the people in the swamp. Then you say, I've been doing something big for the people.
I continue to say, look at 2029 will be tough. I can see a tough, tense district, politically, intellectually, everything.
Let me tell you, 2029 not going to be tough. 2029 will be decided by the people of District Number 8 from the work that we're doing for them. I love these. I'm a practical leader. Let me tell you one thing. I respect one person. See, Mary Bro, I like her style work. Asha. I like her style work.
Is that the kind of person you are?
That's who I am. Asha. I love Asha. I think people even call me and say, the man are construction man, or the man, every day like contractor. I feel happy of that because I want to get my job done. So when the contractor are doing the work, I have to be there telling them, say, listen, I wanted this, I got deliverable people I have to deliver. And we did what we could, and we deliver per the date that we told our citizens. So we're not here to joke. We're not here to kind of play around and say, we're working right now because 2029. I don't care about 2029.
You should care.
I care about the future of this country. I don't care about 2029.
You should care.
No, I don't care about 2029. Judas, let me tell you something. I had a life, Clarence, I had a life before this. If you come to public office, start thinking that, oh, you must only get really elected before you do for your people, it's a problem. It's a real problem. And that's why we'll not see growth. But when you come to public office to do what our people will use many years after.
Have you managed to rally some of the people who contested in 2023 onto your side?
I'm cool with everybody. I even sent an invitation for this current program. Send everybody an invitation to come out of the program, you know. And when we dedicate the police station, also we want to do by July, August. We invite everybody again so we can.
Oh, you dedicating the police station?
Yeah, we're working on the police station right now. I think they're trying to sing it right now, and we working on the tenant or to our people between now and July and August. Okay. We want to make sure. You see, now in District Number 8, crime rate drop. The issue of drugs, you can get drugs, and you read from what the boys be having, opiate sales of drugs, they are gone. Because we have the person on police right now all around our district, and you know we have the person on DEA right on Broad Street, and you know things are changing as compared to before.
Okay, Prince. Finally, what's your parting comment? Anything finally you want to say?
Well, I want to say this to our people. I want to thank you. You guys elected me. I will always say thank you to the people of District 8 in Liberia for the good things that they've done. I want to say thanks to the president of Liberia, Joseph Yuma-Boaka, for his work. He's doing a lot of work. We took our country budget from into 600 million. Today we are 1.2 billion. We're hopeful that with the mining industry and the booming mining industry, that we can even go to $2 billion US so that there can be a trickle down that the ordinary people can benefit. And I want to let people know that things that I'm doing right now in my district is not because of re-election. I'm doing it because we want a better Liberia. When election time comes, we'll go for election. Where what's supposed to happen will happen. But what we worry about right now is what we can do for our citizens that they can use and benefit from. We're not worried about, we're not deterred, we're not worried about re-election. So those who are worried about re-election, who worry about 2029, let them worry about 2029. For me, I don't care about 2029.
You don't care?
I don't care, sir. I don't care about 2029. I care about the future of this country. And that's the reason why we are working with this government, our government, to ensure that Liberia is a better country. If you look around you right now, you see all our highways, roads are opening, different things are happening. Solar, before we never talk about solar coming to our country, we got government building solar farm to supply current. Very soon in the near future, you will see that the issue of electricity, everything will be resolved. Just in 2-3 years. We've gone 2 years, 3 months. This is our 10 months, 2 years, 3 months. And I just keep hearing people, 2029, you got plenty of time to wait. And
yeah, but 2029 was taken.
And all that time you got to wait. All we care about what we promise our people on paper. And not just to give them anything. Like you say, and I will say, you say District 8 is the most political charged district. District 8 is the first district when it comes to infrastructure and what have you. So how you going to have this district as the first district when it comes to infrastructure and everything, and then you give your people less? I can't give the people of District 8 less. I will give them all I can from my side of the angle. And we'll work on Capitol Hill. Capitol Hill, you can be assured, I will work to ensure that better things come to this country. Anything that is good, that I will support. Things that are bad for our country, I won't support them. Thank you.
I will support anything that is good. I will not support anything that is bad.
That will harm our country and harm its people. So thank you to my people of District 8. Thank you for your support. I love you guys. I love this country. Thank you to all Liberians for all your support. We'll keep doing what we can to ensure
Thank you so much, Representative Prince Tor. Next is today's edition of the Fact Check segment. We'll be right back.
Good day and welcome to the Fact Check segment. This segment debunks disinformation and provides the verified facts of statements made online and on the radio. Today, we'll be fact-checking claims made in the last couple of days. On March 31, Martin K. Colley, a social media activist, claimed that the Liberia National Police in 2024 received 20.6 million, while the 2025 expenditure was 26.9 million. And in 2026, the entity's budget is reduced to 25.7 million, totaling 73.4 million in 3 years. Martin made a claim on Prime FM when he appeared as a guest via phone, emphasizing what he described as low budget allocations to security agencies assigned at Liberia's borders. To verify this claim, we reviewed the national budget from 2025 to 2026, including reported figures for 2024. According to the budget documents, The LMP's 2024 actual spending was 20.6 million, while the 2025 estimated outearned was 26.9 million. The 2026 budget allocates 25.7 million to the institution, amounting to 73.4 million in 3 years. Based on this review of the 2025 and 2026 budgets, we conclude that Martin's claim about the LMP's expenditures and allocations amounting to 73.4 million in 3 years is correct. Over the weekend, Orange Liberia sent a message to its customers claiming that for the 4th time, it had been awarded Best Coverage, Fastest Speed, and Best Network by Okla. Okla is a connectivity intelligence company best known for developing SpeedTestNet, a global internet performance testing and analysis platform. Founded in 2006 and headquartered in Sito, the company provides data and analytics that help measure and compare network performance worldwide. Its metrics are widely cited by telecom operators, regulators, and consumers. We sought to verify this claim, particularly as Liberia's 2 main mobile network operators, Lone Star Cell MTN and Orange Liberia, have both made competing claims about being the fastest and best network in the country. Our search found a press release dated March 11, 2025, affirming that Orange Liberia received 3 speed test awards for 2024 performance from Okla. These awards, Fastest Mobile Network, Best Mobile Network, and Best Mobile Coverage, were presented in Barcelona, Spain. Further checks on Okla-related sources reveal that Orange Liberia has received recognition in similar categories in 2021, 2022, 2024, and 2025. Based on this evidence, we conclude that the message sent to customers stating that this is the 4th time Orange Liberia has received these recognitions from Okla is correct. Well, this is all we have time for on this fact check segment. This segment is part of an MOU between Local Voices Liberia, Okfm, Prime FM, and Kia Radio to counter disinformation and help the public make informed decisions. This MOU is funded by the Liberia Media Empowerment Project, implemented by Internews with funding from the European Union. The funder or partner had no say in the editorial decisions leading to the production of this fact check segment. We will be back on Wednesday with more fact check reports to help you know the facts. If you want us to fact check a claim for you, please send us a text to WhatsApp on 0778 987 986778 and we'll check for you. Also follow us on Facebook at Local Voices Liberia, X at LVL Fact Check, and go to our website www.localvoicesliberia.com. Thanks for listening. I am Jerry Gay. Goodbye.
Okay, Jerry Gay from Local Voices Liberia, they're bringing you today's edition of the Fact Check Local Voices Liberia, bringing you today's edition of the Fact Check segment. We just hosted Representative Prince Toles. From all indications, Labour Minister Kopokra, our second guest, is not available. And so we'll make some calls around. I will call the spokesperson of the Ministry of Mines and Energy very shortly, Richard Monumba, to tell us about what is that in Nimba. Is it a gold bus? Has the ministry been able to confirm it now? What are the other steps? Because I think I saw a video of Richard Monumba and some technicians from the Ministry of Mines and Energy who went to Lofa to find out what the issues are. I'm trying to call Representative Francis Afoko because he's been calling me back to back. Sir, I'm trying to call you back to get your views through. What is it that you want to get through? Just hold on. I will do the calling. And then that is going to be it. We'll tell you what's going to happen later. This is the OK Morning Rush. It's right here on 99.5. Representative Foko, you are live on the radio. Sorry when you were calling. Your colleague Prince Toles was just wrapping up now. How are you?
Yeah, Clarence, trying to recover. I haven't been well since the incident in Rototown. My entire leg, has swollen up, so I'm trying to recover. But by the grace of God, health-wise, I'm trying.
Okay, so you were calling. I know you wanted to comment on the Lace situation. Did you listen to Yeket? Did you listen to the Lace boss?
Yeah, so I listened to, all of them this morning, all of my colleagues, and I also listened to the list boss. So what I think you guys, as journalists, need to do, I left the studio since last year with you, and you said you were going to do follow-up at Finance Ministry or wherever, because one thing I believe, and I have supported over the years, no representative should receive money for project individually. Money should be given to list through the budget, and all of the formalities about the project,
But Julius Sele is not denying again. All he said was the reason why some of you have not been able to get the projects in your district here is because you have not been able to meet the requirements provided. Man say the money is there for your district for you indirectly, but there are requirements. There are things you need to meet.
Parents. The people put up a bidding process. Within their entity, they have the engineering department there that can come to district to come and do all of those things. One thing I promise you, Clarence, today, and I have promised everybody that our friend Safoko Jr. will never interfere by even recommending a company for list to give contract. When the company see the contract, they go to bid, and whichever company that win the bid, once I'm aware of the company, this is why they can.
No, but the question I'm asking for of sir, have you did you get a document from public way?
Everything that is required to be done for a project to be done in a district has been done by my district. Everything that is required from start to end was done in my district.
And why you get your own money?
And the other member in studio general, he won't be political. He knows exactly what is happening, most especially during our speakership issue. He knows what has been unfolding in the House of Representatives, but he decided to come on the radio to politicize things. However, Clarence, let's forget about all that other small, funny thing that you're talking, right? Let's go to the issue. Clarence, we have been telling you since 2024, 2025, this is 2026, that we have not received money. Clarence, can the government of Liberia prove us wrong that they have given us money? Can they prove us?
No, I think from and I'm not talking for the government, but just by reasoning, from his explanation, I think some of you have not gotten that money. That one is clear.
Yes.
Yeah, from his explanation. But then he putting up a condition that you people have not gotten the money because you have not done X, Y, and Z.
Correct. We will not get tired doing our people's job.
Okay.
We have messages, we put out everything that is required legally or that is required by law to be done for a district to have a project go on. We did everything repeated. Parents, I was the chief, don't forget now, I was the chief of staff in the office of Muna's office. Okay, I worked with the late Muna for 9 years. Okay, there were other legislative projects sometimes. So I understand the proceeding. The thing the people explain to us, they don't just explain. It is written on paper that they gave to us to follow. Okay, so everything that is required, it has been done. They show them now. Everything here. We have our projects here. My community, the District Development Council, everybody came, they passed a resolution. We invited Liz to that process. As the superintendent of Mosorado, we invited him here. We did everything that is required. A resolution was passed. District number 9 passed a resolution 2024. We passed a resolution 2025. As I speak to you, my District Development Council, myself, just had a meeting day before yesterday night again concerning this project. When you ask all of the 21 communities, they have submitted their project that the community agree upon. We have projects to be done up to now. We still telling Liz, the money what you get for, you go heaven, you can honor the ground, you will pay that money. For the fact that you think that we are opposition and you don't want to support us and you're thinking that you're doing it to us, no, you're not doing it to us, you're doing it to the people of Liberia that Joseph Walker represents. So you are even creating more harm for the president than you are doing good, because the district that you deny, those districts tomorrow, they will pay you back at the ballot buses. So Julius, stop following the people in Capitol building and allow them to to use you to start denying people from doing these things. If those guys receive that money and they have done something with that money, we are telling them to put that money back. That the people money, let them, you know me, my mom already shot, I already straight man in the country. You saw that even during the speakership. I'm a very straight young man.
Okay, thank you. But why you get calling again for? Sir, thank you so much. Yeke, what you say again? I come and call the boy from the Ministry of Mines and Energy, Richard Monumba. Yeke, you calling again? Let me call Richard. Yeke, what you want to say again?
You see how the people let trouble, Clarence?
What kind of trouble?
You say I mean let trouble.
What kind of trouble?
You know, us, most of us, some of us, our Infonadicopa group, they get our money. Yes. And let me tell you something, Clarence. These people they let problem. You know, those guys are my colleagues. That's why you see me. I'm not let to talk too much. You know. Let me give you some information. You must try to see. I want to see if you man that you can spray us more. You know that man. And Judy, we were working together. They were taking money. They were taking some share and giving people cash.
Who man?
That Julius man.
Here represented Julie. We are working together to do what?
They were working together. Then when I go, I say, you give my own money. Then they will take from the other, they tell the someone, they will take the other one and give it to the fat taxi.
But then so give money. Let's only sort of do the project.
No, hey man, Clarence, I not say I wanted money. I just give you information on that thing I'm talking. My contractor went there. The contractor went. I mean, they gave him. He gave his deputy. They went on the road to do the assessment. Clarence. I don't want money, Clarence. Clarence, if you want to send me or I take money from people, they will send me or Clarence. That's stupid. I didn't go to school, I get sense.
Yeah, but so I read your letter that you wrote, Julia. But Julia said they say the letter, not the only thing, but you needed to submit the public work document.
Let me one for to bring one another to the public, and I can show you that I will do letter apologies. If not, I will have to explain myself. You see what happened with the impeachment and expulsion business?
Well, the men come and deal with you already.
It was Clarence behind the fight, don't begging me.
I don't be begging you now. They put one point.
Don't forget do nothing.
Yeah, you live on the radio. You say they begging you.
They forget do nothing to me.
I mean, you dare the man. You should be.
I said they forget do nothing to me.
You should be apologizing.
If I apologize,
don't say no. The my also rest in peace. Yeah, okay. Let also rest in peace. The men are coming back. I think you're call, but do you know what are you returning?
I got no idea on when we are returning. I got no idea.
What you want to do the Grand Basel in District 5?
I was invited officially to Grand Basel.
So you can say that in your own district.
But when I get my money for my development, I will do my district work, Clarence.
Where you got the money from to buy the 400 bag of cement?
That's my salary now, Clarence.
The man said that the rumor for your expulsion made now you donate you.
No, not so, man, Clarence. So how about the bag and the rest I give the people? You know, I always give Muslim people rest. I give them 200 bag of rest.
You call it radio.
Rest is expensive than cement, right?
You calling radio begging and you acting to say you're not begging.
Clarence, I challenge you to bring the letter of revoice, letter of being the care.
All right, okay, let me let you go. I don't know why you depend on you be talking to you.
Clarence, no can do nothing to me. I have not done anything wrong. I spoke, I made my opinion on issues.
They say you went on which radio you said Domoya is your friend. That only now you can say the man are your friend.
I was on Stone. Domoya is my friend. I owe no regret. You cannot tell me who my friend is. I choose my friend.
When you going Guinea?
I'll be going Guinea soon.
To visit
I will solve the problem between Guinea and Liberia. You know that Guinea stay to the border.
Look at Shama. You all solve problem between Guinea and Liberia.
You know on radio. You know that the Guinean soldiers stay to the border.
Yeah, but they're not causing trouble. I come and talk to Julius. Julius, yeah, came from there.
You know that they brought additional reinforcement.
So that you go and solve it?
I will solve the problem, you know. On national radio.
You going there to talk to Domoya?
I will call my colleagues, my partner, my friend to send escort for me to Ghana and Guinea border. Escort will carry me.
Where you got Ghana and Guinea border from Liberia? You can go to Guinea.
Guinea and Liberia border. Escort will carry me. Domoya escort will carry me.
Are you
to go and talk to him.
Are you serious?
I am very, very serious. If Mr. Parker can solve the problem, I will solve it.
You must put on TV. Let's see you. You let TV be. Let's see that escort.
You know I can't go nowhere or you get TV.
You go call your baby. You go call some man. You go. My man, you go call some man from Silicon right here to bring 4-5 cars for you. You can't say.
So call for the bring escort for me. Tumuya escort one will pick me up from the border.
You making fun.
Yeah, you the one making fun, Clarence.
Baba man, yeah. You what authority you got to call president to bring comfort for you?
I said the man of my friend say what authority? What's wrong with you, Clarence? All I because I tell woman to give it to you, so you just a small boy.
My man, Baba man, man, they were all up brain, not by extension. Yeah, he can talk all kind of things. They got ready to talk. He see them already. He said, "What? Tomorrow escort will come for you. You know tomorrow just peep talk. You can just talk peep talk. You ain't know now." He say, "Oh, you can see you said the problem between." Let me go. Let me take something serious. You know, I'll just interspersing it with joke. Let me talk to Richard Monumba. What is that? The Ministry of Mines and Energy, did they discover something in Nimba? Is it a gold mine? Is it confirmed now was a gold in that place? Let's talk to Richard Monumba. Is a spokesperson for the Ministry of Mines and Energy. But Rich, good morning. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing good, Clarence. Good morning.
You returned to Monrovia, am I correct?
Yes, our team is back in Monrovia.
Okay, so give us a picture of what the situation is in Nimba. Is it a gold deposit? Is it a dam? What is it? The rumor is too wild.
All right, so Clarence, thanks. We received reports through social media, podcasts, that there was something that resembled a gold rush in Dole, in Lima, along.
Yeah.
Yes, along capital. So the Minister of Mines and Energy, Honorable Aaron Martino Ketingma, immediately spoke with the Superintendent of Nimba, Honorable Kawu. So the situation needed to be brought under control before, the worst happened there in terms of casualty. So the Liberia National Police, the National Joint Security, they moved into Dole, and they were able to bring the situation under control. So we are the technical arm of the government in terms of mineral governance. So on the basis of that, the Minister of Mines and Energy, the Deputy Minister for Operation, Honorable Weah, constituted a team that was headed by the Assistant Minister for Planning, Emmanuel V, who is a geologist. And also we have on our team the Director of Mine, our Aloysius Carr, the Inspector General, Akasha Kuka, and the Deputy Inspector General, Adolfo Glikia, a mining engineer. So we moved into Dole and started holding consultations because we needed information, right?
Yeah.
So we started talking to townspeople. We met with the town chief. We met with the paramount chief, and we met with other local government officials. But before that, we had earlier met a broker, because the brokers are people who buy mineral locally, right?
Okay. They
buy local and sell local. So we met with a broker who confirmed that people found gold along the main road, right closer to the main road heading to Weah. So he said he bought 31.5 grams of gold from the alleged gold rush scene. So that confirmed that yes, people were finding gold in the place, and then he also told us that the gold that was being found there, it was all coming in nuggets. Almost like those large marbles.
They come in tick,
yeah, if you want to put it that way. So,
yeah.
And he told us 9 persons actually found gold in the place, and the gold was in sizes 10.5. The largest was 10.9 gram, 7.5, 9.5. So we moved over to the local officials and we met with the township, and the township confirmed that his son and his daughter also found pieces of the mineral, but I'm sure you want to get to the point where we could attempt to inform the Liberian people about why the folks were finding gold over there along the road, right?
No, yeah, we'll get it. But I first want to confirm, in the midst of the rumor and you're going there, have you been able to confirm as a ministry what was found is actually gold?
Yes, we confirmed what was found is actually gold, and the broker even sent some of the images, the photos. The man will not show us his mineral, but he showed us. He sent photos to the our head of delegation, Assistant Minister of Finance, so we can confirm to the Liberian people that the gold that people funded, and not only gold just to say gold and Clarence, but the gold, according to those who saw, interacted and bought the gold, they said the gold came clean, polished gold.
Wow.
Clean, yeah.
So what's next? What have you discovered? You as the ministry, what are the technical people saying? Where could our gold be coming from?
Thank you, Clarence. That's where I was going. So what our geologists and mining engineers did, working along with the county mine officer, Kevin Lemon, and the mining agent and other people, the National Joint Security took us to, according to the explanation from the townspeople, the road construction company that is constructing that road, they usually take the deck, but because people form mineral inside now, we are almost tempted to call it gravel. They usually take the deck from up the hill in the town and come and try to compact the road and even closer to the road, but then the place is a low land, and then the heavy downpour in these few days, the new deck that the company came and put over there, that in that deck, they put started finding the mineral. But then other people who didn't know now, they went and started digging closer to the road, digging. Everybody started digging now, thinking that when they too dig along that small swamp, which is just next to the main road there in Dole leading to Swedu, that they would have found their own mineral too. And that's how the national police and other people moved in. So we took samples of that day. We took samples from the two locations of the town. And so our geologists brought those samples to town. We are going to do testing on them because for now, we call it transported material. Once the mineral was found in those days, it's called transported material and not by actual deposition.
Oh, okay. So what have you also put into place to prevent maybe if there was the gold area anywhere there from people just going there and those kinds of things?
Yeah, so what we did was the Inspector General and the rest of our team, we had a small town hall meeting right along the road, right on the site of the incident. We had a town hall meeting. We called all the motorbike people because, Clarence, trust me, everybody was still standing around waiting to see whether the government will not be serious about this thing, whether the security people will leave, then some people go there in the night and start digging. So people from Ganta, from different far away places came to the place, and with the hope of going to dig and see how they could find the house. So we called a town hall meeting, and the LMP told everybody in that place who does not live in the town, they gave them up to 4 p.m. on Saturday to clear the place. Otherwise, they will use their own security measure to make sure the place is clear. But we have ensured that the place, no one engages that particular spot again. So that's what we did. And then also what we did was we told the townspeople that the ministry has not issued any mining license in that place. The place is covered by an exploration company that has not even started any exploration work yet.
Okay, so the vicinity where the gold was found is being exploited for. You got company now that got exploration license, but they've not started anything there.
Yeah, they've not started anything there, but then under the law, if people wanted to mine there, because exploration can be taking place while people doing their small hustle through Class C licenses, but the ministry has not issued any Class C mining license in our place. So we told them that it is not a mine, it is not a gold mine, neither is it a diamond mine, because even the townspeople told us that they received information before that town would have been relocated because it's sitting on a huge deposit of two minerals, gold and diamond.
Is there any record? Is there any assessment, whatever, any report at the Ministry of Mines and Energy to establish that maybe a few years ago there was an assessment done here and the ministry is aware that this place sits on a deposit?
Well, this is what the Paramount chief, the town chief, and others too, they said, yes, back.
No, I'm talking about as far as the ministry's record is concerned. Because sometimes the Ministry of Mines can have record on particular places around the country to say the other terrain here, yeah, we have done assessment here, gold is possibly here, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so Clarence, as far as the ministry is concerned, in our records, there has been no assessment done on our place.
Okay.
For it to be part of our mapping as a mineralized zone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Richard, anything else?
Well, the next step will be our team They are compiling the actual report, and the Minister of Mines and Energy, Honorable Tima, confirmed to me yesterday that he will have a press conference on this because it went to Weah.
You have a press conference on it.
Yeah, because I mean, it went. I mean, it was blown out of proportion. Liberians in the diaspora, you know, were calling, telling their family people to go there. Oh, you know, we are origin or Tapeta, you go there and get some of the gold. But all those who got the gold sold the gold already.
They sold the gold already. Clean gold.
Yeah, clean gold. Carlos, thank you for the opportunity.
Why you laughing? Was it clean gold? You laughing?
No, I know you know how to understand things, you know.
Bye-bye, man. Bye-bye, man. Bye-bye. I know you know let me take a break, Karen. Why you laughing for? Let me take a break. Confirm that in that part of Nimba, what was found there is actually gold. Oh, rich Liberia. Rich land, poor people.
Showing allegiance, showing loyalty to this nation.
Okay, I have my colleague on this line, and I know he will talk a lot on the show this afternoon to give the second loafer experience and his perspective, but I just wanted to chat with him a little bit. Julius, good morning.
Well, good morning, Clarence, and let me say good morning to the public.
Yeah. My man, that honey thing you are doing over there, a lot of people reach out to me. Please tell Julius to bring us some honey. By the time I got to you now, you were in Vonja, man. You were in Vonja.
Yeah, you know, natural honey, just as it is. Yeah, it's something good. Yeah, we're able to get just few, just buy some few bottles. But I mean, it was really nice. There's this lady there. That's her business. That's the business that she does.
Yeah, that's good. Julius, who was this? I don't know whether that was the last interviewee, but who was this old man that you interviewed at some point? Was it the last, but whatever? I think he's more than 100 years or something like. Who is he?
Yeah. For me, that's the most significant interview we've had since the 2 trips we made to Lofa, because ours was about investigating this whole border dispute. So yeah, and I always felt that there is something we needed to know, the history and all that stuff. Who could say something? So at the guest house we were lodging, I overheard a conversation about an old man who should have knowledge about this whole border thing because of his age, and he's always been around. So I asked some questions. So I got the whole team, and I told them that we need to find this old man. So since we're already on the way to the border, we went to the border. We still needed to find him. So on our way back, one of the bike guys who was conveying us knew the particular section of the town that the old man was at. So we got there. He wasn't at a particular place. They went to look for him. We went after them, and we found him eating.
Wow.
Yeah, he's according to them, he is 100 plus. I'm not there to judge whether it is true or not, but you can see that he's very old, very frail.
Wow.
He is in a wheelchair. You sit near him, you see his body, you know he's really, really, really old.
Did he speak to you through an interpreter or what?
Yes, it was through an interpreter. He doesn't speak English. He doesn't understand English. He doesn't speak English. But he's a kissy old man. He has this very bright eyesight. As old as he is, he can still see.
Wow.
Yeah, so I saw it made me to think about President Boakai, who reads at his age without glasses and all of that. Yeah. So he has, and he seems to have this keen memory of being able to remember key events, which is not common with very old people.
Did he really give in to talk to you? Did you have to persuade him through the interpreter?
No, so I introduced, we introduced the team that we were journalists from Okfm. We wanted to understand the border thing. We heard that he may have some history, and he was pleased that we're there, that he actually wanted to talk this thing.
Yeah,
So,
it's like this
yeah.
thing has been sitting in me. This is the moment. This is what I wanted.
Yeah, sure. And it's like he was so happy that we were there. He offered us his food to eat with him. We said, no, oh man, we just want to talk to you. And so he even gave his food to his people to keep so that he could talk to us first before going on with his eating.
I'm imagining the number of presidents that old man told you about.
Well, he went through the history of the border. He said the late former Guinean president Sekou Touré was his friend. That Sekou Touré even slept in that town for a couple of days, the Salomba town.
What did he say about, oh, you won't keep it until you come this afternoon? I'm just thinking.
No.
What did he really say about that whole thing? What does he know? At this point, did he think that something like they would have come? What did he really practically say to you, Julius?
Well, I can say it because we have published it on the station's page. The full interview is there, so people can go watch it. So this is what he said. He said he was surprised that such a thing would come up because he was there. He was a young chief, very young chief, when the border line was drawn, when it was demarcated in the middle of the Makona River. He called the name of a particular place where there is an island, a small island, and it is on that island in the middle of the river that they planted the cornerstones, the cement cornerstones. According to the old man, he still knows that place, and if they carry him there, he can show where the cornerstones were planted, and he believes that they should still be there. And he was wondering why people his age on the Guinean side cannot advise their government because they are aware of what happened.
Wow.
Yes, according to him, there were French nationals, white people, including then Guinean President Sekou Touré. All of them were at that event. In fact, he said there was this ritual. 2 ladies from the Liberian side and 2 ladies from the Guinean side, they performed a certain ritual. And it was also said, if any of the countries violate the other person's boundary, there should be curse upon them.
This is serious. Now, who did he say was president of our country at that time?
It was
Totman?
Yes. Yeah.
It was Totman.
Yeah, it was Totman. You know, he kind of explained the whole lot. He went into like graphic details. He went to details.
Did he at any time measure Chief Tama Taylor?
No, I didn't ask him about that.
Okay.
I mean, he was just narrating all the events surrounding the border.
So he said there was a ritual performed there, that if you did otherwise, you are cursed.
Yes. He said that there was rituals performed there. So he's kind of surprised why this thing will come up, but he believes that perhaps God kept him alive for this long because perhaps such a thing, God knew that such a thing would have come up. That's why he was kept alive for this long.
Probably the Liberian government could use him in any further negotiation effort, to explain.
Exactly. Exactly. And that he says he still remembers. He knows where everything happened in the middle of that river. If they take him there, he can show where the cornerstones were planted.
So he's actually in the Foya Bell.
Yeah, he's in the Foya Bell in the Salomba town itself. That's where he is. After that interview, I spoke with the Internal Affairs Minister. He said yes, he is the oldest paramount chief in the country, and they all know him.
That particular old man?
Yes.
What is his name, Julius? Do you remember?
His name is Falakwe. Yeah.
Falakwe.
Yeah. So I asked him if he thinks President Boakai would have an idea of that event that took place. He said no. President Boakai might have been a very small boy.
That man a young man? He was a small boy at that time.
He said he might have been a very small boy at that time. So he may not. No, but I mean, it was just so marvelous seeing such an old man being able to remember all of these details.
And Julius, I am strongly, even though I didn't do the interview, but just by your explanation, I am strongly of the conviction that Papa can vividly still remember some of his friends from the Guinea side who were boys along with him. That those days when that particular thing happened.
he said there are still people around his age that are on the Guinean side. Why they cannot tell their people? It is in the interview. Why they can't tell their people what actually happened?
So that kind of man is very useful. He goes to that kind of environment and he sees another old man. He said, "This man, me and the man we friend were young. They man know about the thing I'm talking." I mean, I can imagine those kinds of forums.
Oh yes, that's just exactly what he was saying. And he was saying he is willing to be taken there. He still remembers where all of that took place.
Yeah.
I mean, it was such a kind of humbling thing. It's like this is what we've been looking for. That is the moment. So hopefully, let's see what the government does about that through any negotiation that they may be doing.
Julius, you actually pull the trigger. You deserve something from me, provided you come to office on time and meet me here. You really pull the trigger. But let's also, eh? All the exercises you do in the morning, whole day you standing here, you talking one talk, you be shouting, oh, you get that. Why can't you up like you are breathing like that begin? If I walk up like I will not breathe like that.
No, you can even reach the top of that. But here's the thing. I've not been exercising for 2 to 3 months, and then on that trip, I wasn't quite well. I had this malaria and all of that, so I just wanted to try something.
But Julius, you wanted to put me in trouble. You should have told me you were not well. I would not have sent you ahead of the team, my friend. You want to put me in trouble, you boy? All that the hill been now, you say yourself to choke on that chibo. The hill now, the mega claim, man, say you are not well. The man who I saw.
No, but I made it on that hill. We made it
see the ball
but on a very sad note, on a very
that teacher you want to look for. That teacher.
So we were in Lofa the second time, and then I remembered that Kwame Weeks did this interview that we usually play on the show with this teacher. So I told James that, James, we need to find this teacher. I need to see the school he teaches at. We need to talk to him. We need to understand how the community looks like. James himself had not been there, so he called and made some, and people gave us what the directions were, so we got him back. It's deep in the heart of Squadu Boarding District.
I know Songolen do and Songolan like that.
Yeah, one can do.
One can do the papi, amen. May so recipe he could call away authority, you know.
Yeah. So we went there. There were the whole town was nearly empty. There were children and 2 women. Once the children saw us on the bike, they started crying, running away. So we said, but we went and said, no, don't be crying. We are not bad people when we saw their mothers. So we started to ask them to talk to them. They said they could not talk to us until the town chief. So they sent for the town chief who was on the farm. We sat down for 20 to 30 minutes. The town chief came. And that's how he started to narrate. We did the first interview. We asked him what are their issues in the town. And the first issue they mentioned was they have 1 teacher. So, but why 1 teacher? What about this? They said, oh, Kwekwe died. They same year, like 1 or 2 months ago, Kwekwe committed suicide.
Amen.
Yeah. Kwekwe was a volunteer teacher, according to the town chief. They, in the community, were giving $2,000 monthly LD.
Wow. Did they say, was there any trace for why he did what he did?
Well, they say he wrote something on paper, and you know, the town chief doesn't read, but he said, according to those that read it, he said he was frustrated, ashamed, you know, and those kinds of things. But he said he always had this issue about, I think they sent somebody else to replace him, and then that person could not stay in the town because it's very remote. So the people in the town had to call him back to still be teaching their children. So there were 2 teachers. But since Kwekwe died now, there's only 1 teacher for the entire elementary school from KG to 6th grade.
Wow. Did you not see anybody like his wife or his kid or his kids?
I asked about that. They said he didn't have a wife in that town. He didn't have children there.
But they buried him there.
Yeah, he was buried. And they also spoke about the issue of water. They don't have drinking water, so they drink from this pit dog in the stream. And we went there to see a quite terrible climate. You cannot even use that water to wash your clothes.
And that's the water they're drinking?
Yes.
Why?
That's the water
Is
they are
it
drinking.
because what? People been digging wells and no water or what?
No, there is no hand pump. According to them, a group went and dug a well, but because it is a hilly place,
Okay.
so the well ran dry.
Julius, before we go, talk to us a little bit about the road from Bienstown. As a matter of fact, Bienstown is when you cross Balatoa, you cross the bridge, the first town in Lofa on our south. Talk to us about the road from Bienstown to Zozo and from Zozo to Vonjima.
Okay, so the road was previously paved by the previous government up to Golu in Lofa County.
Okay.
From Golu to Salaye has been paved by this current administration. They were doing finish.
So the road in Salaye. Okay.
Yes, the road now reaches Salaye, and they also did they are also fixing around the bridges, paving the areas. Because when they paved the road before the previous administration, those spots around bridges are usually left. Even the piece in Banga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that piece in Banga has also been completed.
Okay, you mean from Red to the Lofa Road Junction?
Yeah, right to
So
look.
go all the way and
was,
John Windshield, yeah.
Yeah, there was this little piece left.
Yeah. What's
It is
about
also done.
Zozo to Vonjima?
So from Salaye to Zaza is dirt road. From Zaza to Vonjama is also dirt road. But what we observed is like Public Works needs to go back over that stretch, or else when the rain comes, it may be more terrible. From Vonjama to Kolahun also has those issues, but from Kolahun to Foya has been worked on. It looks very good. Yeah, so that's how the state of the road looks. But it is a road that you can drive on, but from Salaye to Zozo to Vonjama, there will be more care in driving because of the potholes, because of the rocks, that are developing, all those kinds of things.
Yeah, Julius. Maybe you want to say something else, but thank you, man. Thank you for everything. I mean, I'm imagining the long driving and all. You're so exhausted and all these kinds of things. But thank you so much, Julius.
Oh yeah, we give glory to God and to the management of the station and all those who supported us. We will continue trying to do what we can do. And for me, I'm appealing to people out there to be able to help the people of One Can do with just a hand pump. I think it is something that will be grateful for.
Who is a representative for that Kwarubono, that Collie, Gizi Collins? Yeah, Gizi Collins. Gizi Collins, we beg you, man. Yeah, thank you, Julius. Gizi Collins, Representative Gizi Collins, we're pleading with you. Even if they place on the hill, maybe you can carry their drilling machine, to help the people over there. Yeah, Julius, we're trying, That is the reason why sometimes we send people to go out, even though we don't have it. We're not getting no extra support for anywhere. But we think it is important to do some of the things we do. And like I said, even though the Ministry of Mines and Energy has confirmed it, but we'll work in our own reach. I will convene a meeting to see as to whether, my guys, all of us here can agree that we'll send a team to Tapeta in Nimba to go there and, talk to the people. We know what we want, talk different issues. And guess what? Trust me, we'll send a third team to Lofa. Maybe I need to consider going. But every time I want to go choke on them, we'll say, oh, Chief, no, stay on pace. You can't go anywhere. You can't go. Every time I want to go, Julius, then will say, no, Chief, we can't let you go in a fee, man. We can't be here. You'll be going in a fee. But, one day I'll just bank in the hand and say, myself, I want to go see some of these places. They trip here. I'm supposed to go. Julius say, no, man, Chief. Julius choke on the man, put me in the office. The man say, Chief, you can't do that to yourself. Yeah, you are first among equal. We can't be here. And then you be going. It's not fair. Saying, let's go. Just tell all what we need to do. So I say, okay, Julius, when you go, do this. Choke on my head, the other team to Nimba. Again, the men, they are so nicotimo, they will say, I'm not go Nima again. They will bang Crambo in my hand. Even though I won't go to Nima. Because sometimes when the people speak some of the local dialect, I will be able to understand. But the boy will not give me a chance. They will bring fire. And by the time the men bring that fire, more equal being, I can just sack on her. But we have a great